In dealing with debt, the interest rates on some credit cards is still at a record high, even after the Fed cut rates by 0.5 point. And now those high rates are making headlines on the presidential campaign trail. Let's turn to credit card expert Ted Rossman, the chief credit analyst at Bankrate.com. Ted, what can you tell us?
Donald Trump has proposed a 10% credit card rate cap. And I'm sure that's music to the ears of anybody with credit card debt. I don't think it would play out so well in the real world, though. For starters, I don't think this will pass. My understanding is that this is not something that a president could do by executive order. So even if Trump wins, he would need congressional support. Not to be political, but it's hard to get Congress to agree on anything these days. We've actually seen rate caps proposed in recent years by both parties, and neither one went anywhere. In 2019, Democrats Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez proposed a 15% credit card rate cap. That didn't move forward. Last year, Republican Senator Josh Hawley proposed an 18% cap. Congress didn't act on that one either. I don't really see this going anywhere. Even if it did, I believe there could be massive unintended consequences.
This really is fascinating that lawmakers have tried to reduce the credit card rate. Why is bringing down that interest not a good idea, do you think?
In short, I think lending would dry up. I just don't think it would be profitable for credit card companies if the maximum interest rate they could charge is 10%. Right now, the average credit card rate is 20.78%. And even though that's going to come down a bit with this series of anticipated Fed rate cuts, the average credit card rate was over 16% before the Fed started raising rates in 2022. A typical formula is something like the prime rate, which right now is 8%, plus the profit margin, which is often something like 12%. Credit card debt is unsecured, so it doesn't have an underlying asset on the line like you do with a mortgage or an auto loan where the lender could foreclose upon the house or repossess the car. Credit cards don't have any sort of underlying security deposit in most cases, and that's part of why they charge higher interest rates. I just don't think the economics would work out if they were limited to 10%. So really, the advice for consumers is make your personal credit card rate zero. Half of cardholders pay in full every month. For them, life is great. They avoid interest, they get rewards, they get full advantage of other benefits, or you could get a 0% balance transfer card if you have credit card debt. Those deals last as long as 21 months. I would focus on those kind of solutions.
Getting the rate to 0% is a nice thing. Thank you, Ted.
No problem. Thank you.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.